quick video, shit that I love to see on social media. I'm happy in myself. I don't need anybody else. But your post dictates something else. God saved me from this, and I got a brand new lifestyle. Saved you from what? You've been the same person. The only thing now is now you have an excuse not to, God being the excuse, you have an excuse to use and not to do what you want to do and what your body or what your mind craves to do. I personally don't find that very fulfilling. Why, like people say, you're kind of an asshole, Greg. Well, I cop to it. I'm not going to hide behind anything. Yeah, I'm an asshole. I'm unapologetically honest. I tell you exactly how I feel. For example, I'm a freak. I don't need any deity to keep me from expressing my freakish ways. If you don't like it, or you feel it's particularly perverse, you don't have to be bothered with me. But I'm not going to hide behind a shield of something that may or may not be there for the sake of living a better life. The other thing that's curious to me, I love seeing how I'm happy with Jesus alone type posts. And it's going to seem like I'm beating up on Christians, but it's really not. Because you can apply this to various amount of situations. But it's just a couple of things that I saw like in succession. So I'm vlogging / venting about it or expressing curiosity. Now, you're happy with Jesus alone and Jesus got you and he will supply all your needs. Yet, you go to work. You don't do like he did with the apostles and just go on a walkabout like, hey, God's got me. Because you got bills. But Jesus will supply all of your needs. Do you really believe that? Or are you just preaching to make yourself feel better? If you are, that's fine. That's up to you. Again, I do all in another type of reality where if you want to go get it, if you like it, go get it. If you grind and it's not immediately accessible, you can still get it. But you got to do it yourself. Fuck asking for it. Take that shit. The other thing, and this is something that has been on my mind for a bit, looking at sick family members and all that. I still am terribly confused how the woman at the well didn't need a hospital. Or the woman with the issue of blood, she only needed a hospital. Or she didn't need a hospital, pardon me, low carbs. She didn't need a hospital. She only needed to have faith. She only needed to touch the hem or the garment of Jesus to get healed. Everybody else saying God can do, everybody around here saying God can do it that believes that, they be in the hospital taking NyQuil, Sudafed, all this other shit just to get better. Do you really believe that shit? Or are you trying to make yourself feel better? Again, just things I wonder. And things have wondered for years, but I just never articulated and felt like doing it, so I did. Yeah, that's it. Hope y'all have a nice weekend. Oh, the message to this is not anyone is stupid, anyone is ridiculous for believing a certain thing or following a certain thought system. The message to this, honestly, is you don't need an excuse to be you. You don't need an excuse to stop doing anything. If you don't want to do it, just stop it. You don't have to lean on any fucking thing but yourself. And if everybody doesn't have that will, that is true. And if you don't think you have the will, I want you to consider for those that believe in a God that you can't see, have never seen, and you have experienced, remember, cocaine, true story, I've experienced it, gives you the same the same experience as a religious high. Great sex does too. I'm not talking about just sex and climax. I'm talking about sex where you can't see straight. You're looking for that motherfucker the next day with a flashlight in the daytime, like mountain moving sex. Same high as religious shit. And if you're not self-fulfilled, or if you're looking for fulfillment, I would say you need to really turn inside before you start looking at or looking to something that you can't see. Because you look in the mirror every fucking day. That should be your source of rejuvenation, your source of strength. And if it's not, you need to fix your mind. Because you're better than that. But these are just my opinions. Hope you have a great weekend. That was so spoken.